Right, so my ADD brain has now moved back to page 2, and I've taken a frame and I've just cut so that it's 1 inch in on either side. My leftovers are here. I'm not throwing them away because you never know. And I put them on the back, the second sheet. Sorry, I got the pin in my mouth. Should have taken that out. Should put it in its space, which is a piece of press stick. Now I'm going to take Tour and I'm just going to glue along the bottom. Okay. And I'm going to pop that like so. So the idea of this is that you just thinking outside of the box, really. And then I'm going to put Detour sort of in the same place. So it kind of looks, so I had another word and then I thought like tour and detour, that was fun. So excuse my sick sense of humor. And these will just literally be photo mats. So I'm not going to do anything further on these two. There's space for photos, so we've got quite a few photos here, and your photo would fit over there. I wouldn't mind having a little bit of washi. So let's get the washi tape going. And I kind of would like a little bit of something dark. So I'm sure this is a 1/2 inch piece. Washi has a mind of its own. Has anybody else found that? I mean, look at this. It's just like a naughty child, really. And then let's just start this one. I think it's actually easier to do it this way. I don't know, it must be an easier way to work with it than what I'm doing. It feels like a snake, like I'm a snake charmer. So this one I've gone horribly crooked. I'm going to slap my own legs if I use the wrong scissors. Oh, I've cut that so crooked. Oh. So don't love crooked. Does anybody notice? Nobody's going to notice. Nobody will notice. And then what I am going to do is take a piece of this. Oh Lord, I cannot do this. Why am I struggling so much? Please tell me there's an easier way of adding washi tape. This is like stressful. My watch is going to tell me to relax just now. That's the crooked one. And then just to make this look a little prettier, I'm thinking that I could do something there with the word. I do love these words. And you'll notice that I haven't used any of these because I think these are something that you would put, I would rather put them sort of over a photo. So just to show you, maybe I'll put one here. You can see it sticking out. And I'll put one there. Okay, so we're building up our story. What about a little blue bit? Okay, so we've gone from having a plain page to having something ready for some photos. Not too sure if those are in the right place. Let's go back over here. I'm loving, I'm wanting to build this up a little. Where did I just put my, there they are. I'm wanting to add a little something. So let's add a little one of those behind the V-dub. Let us add a little camera over there. And then I'm thinking I'd like a little bit of something that brings in the blue. You know me and my dots. My messages all have dot, dot, dot. Super simple. But just zhuzh it up a bit. Escape the ordinary. Yes. Escape the ordinary. And I think we are getting to a stage where, other than that other page, we're pretty much done. And we've still got quite a few embellishments that we can go around and we could add. It's also things like this that we need, that little white pen. bit of my pen around there. Can also put I think this needs to be 3 1/4 if I remember correctly. And we have quite a few of these which I would like to use because I really like them. So I've got a lot of stuff that I need to go and continue to pop in here. There are lots of these little things which I love. So you know what, I'm going to stop this video because I've got to go and look for places to pop these. So let's just go through it quickly as it sits, because I generally take days to finish things like this. I don't do them super quickly, and this one I've had to do super quickly. That's too much. I can honestly sit and just build and build and build and build and fiddle. That actually works quite nicely there, but it would depend on your photo. So let's just put a tiny bit of glue down there. Erase that. Also gives a nice little okay, we're on to page. This is probably the plainest of all the pages, but sometimes we don't need to fill every single little spot. I would love one of these and not in a green. Remember, I've still got all of these. Oh gosh, these could have been tucked. Oh, look at that. How lucky is that? See, how lucky is that? Because I've made spaces to tuck. Didn't do a space there. That would have been an ideal spot for tucking. But you know what I can do is I can make a tuck spot there, which I might just do. I want a color that's not green, and that one is too big. Oh, found one. Look, found one. Okay, so what I want to do with this one, I've lost my scissors. Actually, I'm not going to use scissors. Just want to cut that at an angle. And build. A little bit of interest. See, I've cut that section, made it smaller. Don't be scared to cut your elements. To make it work for you. Hopefully I've opened your eyes to like some earth-shattering stuff we have just trimmed. Needs something else in there. Needs a little something. And there's all these belts. But I don't think that's what I'm looking for. This little camera. That one, I'm not sure if that one's the right color. That one. Just finding a little bit of 1 mil. Oh, this is all gooey again. So this process that I'm going through now, this will go on for a fair while I build up the album to where it is, where I'm happy with it. So I've got a couple of these that I can stack in here. So that's more photomats, more journaling. We've got these that are pretty plain. Then onto here we have, this is also pretty plain. I maybe need to get my stitching out. Then on this side I've already built up, excepting for that page. Remember I said I wasn't sure what I wanted to do there, so I'll come back and do those two. So I will continue with working through these in the same manner as I've just done these, and as I go through, like I said, I will continue to look for little bits that go with what I've started and to fill it in. I added some dots, and I've added some spaces, and I've added some of the elements. I'm not going to do much more because by the time you've got photos on here, this is going to be a busy page. I might take some of that twine or some of these, which is what I was looking for, and just do, oh, the backing of these is, ew, I thought I had the top on it still. The back of these is green and the front is brown, I presume. So what I thought I would do was something like that, where we move through. Are they green or are they brown? So just so that it gives, I suppose you can use either side, but I think that the border is actually green on the back. So it gives you movement. Oh, this one's green on both sides. Super duper. So just showing you, so if it was your pin board, gosh, these have got a mind of their own, haven't they? See that one? to there. Surely I have got some more. And this is the beauty of Dennis filling these things up with like a million little pieces, like every nook and cranny is filled. And it's pretty random. You'll see I didn't set them out before. I'm just picking up and I'm randomly placing. Like I said, my aim is to get people to be courageous enough to do that, to just take the plunge. And we have one final. We definitely need a curly one for the final one. So this curly one is going to be in green. Oops, it doesn't want to get off my finger. Okay. Going to have to leave this to dry a little bit. That I think is pretty cool. And then the other thing, we've got some of these which are really cool, and maybe you want to sort of highlight one that you've been. Let's pick this up. That wasn't me, that was my phone. We're going to pop this down, pop that one there, and let's do one somewhere over here. Under that little camera. So like I said, this will go on for another couple of hours where I'll just go through and keep adding. So that's that page. I'm a bit nervous about closing this. And then onto this page where we have embellished, leaving that for some journaling. Not too sure what I'll do there. And then I've got the last page to do. So the next time you see this, I should have it all complete.